Welcome back everybody to episode 4 of the Survival Let's Play series. I'm Drunk, this is Jimmy, and as you saw from the intro, we have the pick of destiny. So that only means one thing today, the Nether. Let's get some lava. Alright, so we managed 18 pieces of obsidian, which means we could make a crafting table, except we need one more diamond. So back to the mines I will be going. But for now, we can set up the portal and go and stick our head in. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going to set it up, but I think I will put it over here at our cave entrance. Alright, let's see what awaits us. Here goes. Yeah, okay. Basalt. Oh, I'm literally surrounded by it. It's a basalt biome. Yay. Just what I didn't want. Let's see what we can punch through and find. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, I fell so far down too. Oh, oh boy. Oh, now that sucks. Back I go. Okay guys, so it's the next day after my tragic death in the Nether, and as you can see I've got my Harry high pants on, and what I thought I'd ask is, how many times do you think I've already died since this series started? I will pull up the statistics next episode, but meanwhile leave your guess in the comment and we'll see who gets the closest. In the meantime, I want to show you a few things. So, first of all, I have done a tiny bit of town planning. Over here, we're going to have a bar and grill. We're also going to have a deck. A fishing deck, I guess a boat deck, and we will eventually build a boat in the river. So, but there will be a bar and grill, maybe a bit of a hotel, motel sort of thing. I've built a path here, I'm not sure what that's for, I've forgotten. Here we're going to have a butcher and an animal farm, so basically a cow crusher. We won't tell the cows that though, because let's face it, they don't need to know. Over here we're going to have a wool farm, so I'll build a bit of a wool farm in here. And around here we're going to have a chicken cooker, so a bit of a KFC going on, and we'll have a bit of a baker, I guess a farmer, a couple of farmers that we can trade with as bakers. And then where this glorious tree farm is, which won't be there anymore, as you can see, silo wheat carrot villager breeder. Yeah, a bit of a mouthful. But what I'm going to do is build 2 giant silos that will be pretty high. They will not only be farms for wheat, carrots, beetroot, whatever. They will also be villager breeders. So therefore I can populate this place. So that's to come. But what I have done is over yonder. And here it is, the smithy. I've still got a little bit of decoration to do. I want to put some banners up there, a bit of a sign, and a few more decorations going on. But essentially, this will be it. I may close this off and actually put villagers in here. See, our golem farm is still running beautifully without the zombie. So social spawning is working great. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got a bit of a bench over here and a table. We've got a bit of storage. We've got our blast furnaces. We've got our anvils. We've got a block and tackle that runs down into the lava to pull things out of the lava so they can smash it with the hammer. We've got some iron armor on display. Obviously we'll put some other armor up. And then I did build the loft. So the loft I did put windows into, like I said I was going to. And there's still not much up here, but it's a start. It's a start. And then I took away the staircase, but that's alright. We did put windows in there and for the villagers to look out, and I did put a door right about there, up there, so they can come out onto the balcony and actually look around, get a bit of sight of what they can't have. So yeah, that's it so far. But today, right now, we are going to focus on the chicken cooker, because I think that will be the easiest and the quickest thing to pump out. And we need food. I don't want to eat berries anymore, and actually I need to get some berries. I'm just not interested in eating these anymore. They do nothing for my health. Alright, so I've taken the liberty of skipping everything because this episode's getting long enough as it is, and I've built it. I've built more than a chicken cooker. Well, it's not actually a chicken cooker, but you'll see. Okay, so what we've got is what I like to call the butcher barn. First of all, we'll go around the outside. You see I'm still using the acacia, the andesite, got a nice sort of concave thing going on there. Bit of glass, bit of fencing, etc. Go around the sides, same thing there. That lower orange for that, just that extra tint, I guess. Yeah, pretty much the same at the back. A few bushes, a few watermelons growing around the place. And I do really like these poles standing out from the actual edge of the building. It actually gives it a, I don't know, it's a good feel. I like it. So let's go inside. Now I've had to turn my volume down. I've had to turn it right off because this place is noisy. Once you get to about here, it is noisy. I've had to re-record this twice to get rid of the sound. So, hello Jimmy. You waiting for some fish? You're in the wrong place, buddy. You'll have to wait for me to make a fisherman hut. Okay, so chickens. I made several chicken cookers and none of them worked. Something has changed in 1.16.4 or 5, I believe, and basically the cooked chicken just doesn't seem to drop, and if it does, it's very sparingly. So I've gone with a crusher instead, so when they grow up, they're spat out into a half block up there, and when they grow up, they suffocate and they die. And I've already taken a stack out of there, and as you can see, it's filling up. I've already taken a stack out, so it's performing really nice. It's performing well. Beef, you might ask, why? How? Well, that's the cow crusher, and it's full, it's working. And over here, there's nothing in here yet, but we have sheep. And unfortunately I used the wheat that I had up here before to show you. But I have sheep in there. I have cows. A few more barrels. A few lights to keep the place safe and sound. We've got the light from the outside coming in there, but you know, that doesn't really help. But yeah, I quite like the colour scheme at the moment. I am going to change it. I'm going to change it up. I have added the dark oak, but I would like to expand the palettes that I'm using at the moment. But given that I am in a savanna, I would like to try and keep it sort of set to the area that I'm in, and as well, once the 117 actually releases, I'll be pruning all the chunks all the way around us, so I'll be resetting everything aside from this area. So I want to make sure that I've got a bit of established base. I don't really feel like going out and exploring because it's just more chunks that I've got to go and clear out. But, you know, that's not really an issue, but it's nice to just have a few items that I need. As you can see, you know, with the tree farm, it's no longer there, of course. I've taken that down already. But yeah, I quite like the colour scheme, so we're going to stick with that. And maybe dark oak for the wharf, the decking, whatnot. We'll see how we go. That'll come in future episodes. I think next episode I will focus more on these paths. I've been considering what to do with them, but I'm not sure. I may actually make them like little roads. I've got plenty of basalt now, and deep slate, etc., etc. So I can actually, you know, play around and get a nice road going. But on the other hand, I kind of like the pathways like this. So I don't know. We'll see how we go. But that will do for now. I'd like to thank you very much for putting up with this terrible editing episode. I lost a lot of footage and some footage corrupted. That's why there's a lot of music in this episode. But I'm getting better. I'm learning the art of editing slowly but surely. And I appreciate you sticking around and watching. So just remember, comment on how many times I've died in the series so far. I will reveal that at the start of next episode. So there could be more deaths. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, for now, adios.